I was going to ask you about what the new pitch was like at Sangam, but you haven't had a chance to play on it yet. But you will do fairly soon because the SuperMatch is coming up on the 10th of April, so that'll be your first home game for you. The SuperMatch, is it when the fixtures and when the schedule comes out? Was that the first game that you look for this year to sort of see, or when's the SuperMatch?
Well, not for me. I think we are in a situation that we don't need to look up closer to the SuperMatch. We are trying to do bigger things than playing just one or two super matches. We're trying to build a team. We're trying to change things that would require time. And if we looked up only at the super match, we would be missing a lot of other things, especially in this league, that there is no easy game. It doesn't matter. You play the first or the last on the table. There's no easy game. You always have to go, do it, secure the game, fight, and bring the points. So for me, it's just one more game because of the situation that we are now. We are growing, and we don't mind whether we play Suwon or Pohan or Jeju. We have to face all the teams, all the games the same way.
What was it like playing in those games without fans or with a very small crowd in the stadium? It must have been very strange for you guys last
Yeah,
season.
it we kind of lost this feeling of a derby match and super match. I played my first 4 years. Every super match was a little bit special because I was told that it was the super match, and I could feel, the players really wanted to win this game. But then when the fans couldn't come in, yeah, it was a different feeling. It was okay. Let's play a game and obviously try to win. But the fans help so much. They give meaning to every game, to every match. And they give a meaning to a victory or a lose. So they are really really important for this.
Yeah. What was it like to lose that super match after such a long record against Suwon? It went back to 2015, and then a couple of years ago, obviously you guys lost. I think was it 3-1 at Suwon. The longer the record goes on, do you feel more confident, or do you feel the longer this happens, eventually we are going to lose? That's just the way it is. Is that how you felt, or is it? I mean, what was it like to lose that after a long time?
I think here I'm a little bit different of how Korean staff or Korean, I don't know, football people, players or coaching staff or office are, because I don't really like to watch to see what we did in the past. I don't really like living with the history behind. If we lost 6 games, we are going to try to win the seventh. If we won already the last 6, we are going to still trying to win the seventh. So this is something that I don't like it, or I don't share this point of view, but I know it's really important here, and I hear a lot like, oh, you're playing this team and you haven't won in 4 years, or you are playing this team and you won the last 10 matches. For me, it has not much of a meaning. Obviously, it hurts more when you haven't won in 10 games, for example, but it doesn't have much impact on how I'm going to face the next game. But again, I know here it's important, and they like to show this sometimes not even on TV highlights from the last super matches or things like that. And I'm not sure how this impact what impact has in the head coach and coaching staff. But again, for me, it doesn't matter we have lost or have won in the past years. And again, I'm going for the next without the balance. Like, this is my first game, so
Yeah. Well, hopefully this super match, will have fans in the stadium. I know fans aren't supposed to sing and chant, but they still do. That's natural for football fans at a
Yeah,
stadium. So hopefully it is a memorable game, a good game between two teams that want to go out and win. Because Suwon have had quite a difficult start as well. But what would you say is the most memorable super match that you've played in so far in a good way?
well, the one I scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
a proper super match. That was
The-
because that one to me felt like it's back after a few kind of maybe not so exciting super matches. That one 4-2, 2 goals from you, 2 goals from Pesic, and it felt like a real super match again.
yeah, that was really fun. And I remember Dejan was in Suwon, which was already awkward.
Yeah,
And then, well, the game started. It was quite intense, and there was few chances both sides, and yeah, all of a sudden I scored the free kick. Yeah, I scored the free kick first, and another ball comes to me, and I could score again. So I was like, whoa, this never happened before. But
you're
yeah,
gonna
that
have to
one
do.
that one definitely felt like a big game.